This is Future Tech, where each week we discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly of where tech is headed in 2023 and beyond.
Reddit is going dark. Your favorite forum is not online. Joining me now is Tom Germain, senior reporter at Gizmodo. Tom, why can't I use Reddit this morning?
Right, so there is like a massive protest going on Reddit over changes the company is making that make it harder for people to use third-party tools. And approaching 9,000 subreddits, including some of the most popular ones, went dark initially for 48 hours, but then based on some comments from the CEO, Steve Huffman, that came out, some are threatening to go dark indefinitely, maybe forever, if Reddit doesn't change its tune.
What are the changes that Reddit was trying to institute that has everybody in such an uproar?
Right, so there's this thing called APIs, which is basically a piece of software that lets a platform like Reddit or Facebook or TikTok integrate with third-party software. So in this case, what that means is the moderators of a lot of subreddits were using these tools to make it easier to read messages and posts and things like that. Reddit decided to start charging for these. They've typically been free forever since this modern era of social media started. But in part because of OpenAI and all these chatbots we've been seeing, a lot of companies are thinking about charging for them because they're often built by scraping some of the content that exists on the web. So Reddit has decided, we don't want to give all this information away for free, we're going to start charging for it. And this is kind of collateral damage.
Huh. So on its face, I mean, that seems like a fair thing for a company to do. What are the consequences that have like everyday users so angry and that they'll strike and not do their unpaid volunteer work anymore?
Right, so essentially if you're a moderator of a really large platform, or if you're the moderator of many different subreddits like a lot of these people are, the website itself is not particularly useful for doing the extensive labor that it requires. Reddit's kind of weird.
It's true.
Yeah, because the people who are really running it are unpaid employees, essentially. The fact that this is making their lives significantly harder for this kind of weird, like apparently not very well thought out change to fight off supposed AI competitors is rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And they want to continue to use these tools that have allowed them to make Reddit great using their free labor for the better part of a decade.
And it sounds like what the CEO said, like exacerbated tensions more so than alleviating them. Like what was he saying that kind of ruffled everybody's feathers?
Yeah, so he didn't ask me anything, I believe on Monday, where he really seemed completely unprepared. He fumbled a lot of like very basic questions that you would have assumed he would have been asked. It seems like he wasn't taking it that seriously. But then an internal memo that he sent to the company leaked where he said, essentially, like, don't worry about this. We're sticking to our guns. This is going to blow over. It doesn't matter. And now some of these subreddits, which said they were going dark for 48 hours, say they're going to be offline maybe forever.
Wow.
And of the 9-ish thousand that were offline, still around 6,000 are dark, including some of the most popular subreddits like music, videos, and futurology. Subreddits that amount to tens of millions, sometimes even more, subscribers.
Wow. I guess we can't use Reddit for the foreseeable future for the most part. Yeah, my favorite forum is still dark when I checked every morning.
That is a bummer.
Oh well. For more on the Reddit moderator strike, check out gizmodo.com.